I'm gonna let Flip. I'm letting you know. I want you to go last because I know that you got the woosah before you exhale.
I know, right?
All right, so
Hit him with the lightweight first. Go ahead, chaos.
you see now, I'm gonna say this when they revealed like when the trailer came out about who with Captain Marvel, people were getting mad because she wasn't a dude, and it was like, oh wait, when I remember her, that was a dude, man. Like that's a dude, this and that. I felt like people didn't. I felt like part of that was because people are sex or kind of like being a little sexist or a little social justice and just really didn't know their stuff. And some people just didn't like hasn't read anything about Captain Marvel
All
like
right, check this out.
since then.
All right,
Yeah.
let me make you understand something because I don't think you get the whole thing. Captain Marvel was originally a dude.
Yeah,
Captain
I
Marvel
know.
has
I
all
know.
right. Listen to me. Captain Marvel. There only been what two Captain Marvel that was women. The other four been men.
Yeah, and then they had 3 on DC.
Mm-hmm.
That don't count.
Yeah, I knew that.
But yeah,
That
we
was
Captain
more
Marvel,
so.
nonetheless, I
And what
guess.
three in
Is
DC?
that crazy?
You talking about like a family type thing on DC? Like, what do you
just
mean?
who hold it on that title who was known by the title Captain Marvel. Um, they had Shazam was one. I mean I got I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Shazam was the only one,
Right.
and that's why they got sued.
But Shazam was actually the first one.
He actually wasn't.
Who was before Shazam?
Marvel.
No, I'm talking about actually who came out first.
DC did come out with Shazam first. They
Yeah.
Yeah,
did.
but it wasn't a DC comic.
Okay, well yeah.
Yeah,
I
DC
mean, if you
had
want to get technical
DC.
about it, I'm
DC,
just
I
saying
think
Shazam was first.
DC bought the rights of it or something.
DC bought the
Yeah, about
rights
the
Rights
right.
of it or something.
after the fact. Like you can't buy the rights to a Captain Marvel when they got a Marvel comic and somebody else made this shit.
Yeah, when they
Did
bought the
they?
rights, they had to change his name because the other company lost the rights to the name. Then Marvel,
No, Marvel
Marvel
sued
when they
DC.
copyrighted the name.
No, Marvel had that the name was already copywritten. Marvel sued DC for the name, not the other company.
Did
Right.
they?
Yeah,
Because I could have sworn it was somebody else. Because I know when
DC sued the first company because they said it was too much like Superman.
Right. Right.
Then Marvel doubled back and sued DC for using their name.
oh, I see what you saying. I see what you saying. Marvel, because Marvel was using the name. It's just the name. He basically said, yeah, DC came up with it first, but DC got the character. What it was that the name itself, Marvel, just like the comic book Marvel. So
They
that's
own the rights to
name.
Marvel.
Yeah,
Like
to
you
that
can't
name.
use the Marvel name.
Because DC had that character name for years and didn't do nothing with it.
They
Nothing with that
couldn't.
name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Right. They just sat there and just sat on that shit for like a hell of years. And just recently they just like, all right, we're gonna release the name and
And as
stuff.
soon as they did it, they got sued and they had to change the name to Shazam completely.
Right. To see, prior to that, the other company that had it before DC, they actually had the rights to use Captain Marvel, but then when they got into the suit with DC sued them where they couldn't even come out with no more comic books, so they ended up because you got to renew these licenses for names and stuff. They never
No, this what happened with
they couldn't
DC.
renew the license, and then they
They
ended
all
up
right.
the
The
DC.
Captain Marvel,
Got it. Hold
the
on,
Captain Marvel that we know
they
with the power set that we know, it wasn't this Captain Marvel that was in that power set at first. He was
okay.
more like Superman. He was basically a Superman. He was basically
Yeah,
Superman with a
that's why I'm
different
saying. That's why
costume.
DC sued them, and when DC sued them, they ain't had enough money to renew the lease. I mean, the because you got these names and stuff like that. You got to keep you got to pay to keep for the copyrights. You don't have it for life. Once you
No,
have it,
Chuck. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. DC didn't sue them for that. They sued them for the rights of the character. They took the character from them.
Right. Yeah, I ain't saying I'm not
It wasn't nothing about renewing no contracts. You can't renew a contract when they take it from you.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying something different. I say, yeah, I understand that, but I was saying about the reason why Marvel was able to sue for the name because of the other company lost the rights to the name because you have to renew the rights to the name. So when DC ended up getting Shazam from the company, they didn't have the name. So when they tried to get the name and use the name, Marvel sued them because then Marvel copyrighted the name when the other company lost the copyrights to the name.
This what I'm trying to tell you. That other company didn't have copyrights to the name.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And they had the copyrights to the name. They lost it because you got to renew contracts. They didn't renew it because the DC sued them. They had no money to renew.
They was gonna get sued either way. Marvel was about to sue them, but DC sued them first. That's when Marvel doubled back saying, "All right, you want to sue them for because they say it's my like Superman? We suing y'all for using our name."
Oh, so that's how that.
They never had the rights to the Captain Marvel. That's why they was getting sued.
So it's basically kind of like
it's the same thing that happened with Superman. The exact same thing that happened with Superman. The people who made Superman didn't have rights to it, and DC took it from them.
Yeah, but the thing about it is with Captain.
This is what I'm telling you. DC wasn't with none of that. They was taking characters at that point.
Not DC. You mean Action Comic Book before DC picked up and bought.
Yeah, Action Comics didn't have the rights to
Action Comic Book that the two Jewish guys that made Superman and stuff like it's a lot of political and tobacco shit that goes on with them characters that they have. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Savage, and I know what Chuck has said or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because yeah, I forgot all about that legal issue about them characters. I'm saying to the panel out there, I mean to the people out there that's gonna be watching this, it's a lot of characters that DC and Marvels had bought from other comics. So,
and they didn't have the rights to in the comics they bought them from didn't have the rights to the comic. Like they didn't have copyrights.
Yeah, but after
when the bigger company bought them out,
the copyrights to Captain Marvel, that was after the fact. Go look up the year that Marvel got the copyrights to Captain Marvel.
I'm not talking about Marvel. I'm talking about DC.
Hey, it's Ryan here to talk about Captain Marvel and also about Captain Marvel. See, both Marvel and DC have characters named Captain.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? What happened?
Hey, matter of fact, we'll let you check that out. We'll come back to that, but we still got to talk about this Black Canary. Man, who y'all?
That shit threw me off. That shit threw me off.